Welcome back to Motor Review Hub, the place where we bring you the latest rides, reviews, and everything in between from the automotive world. Today we're diving into something truly special, something that connects the very roots of motoring history with the future of mobility, the 2025 Ford Model T. Yes, you heard that right. Ford has revived the legendary nameplate that changed the world more than a century ago, and this time it's been reborn for a whole new generation. Now, let's take a moment to remember the original Model T. Back in 1908, when it first rolled out, it wasn't just another car, it was a revolution. It was simple, durable, and most importantly, affordable. It gave ordinary people a chance to own a car for the very first time, and in doing so, it transformed society forever. Ford called it the car that put the world on wheels, and honestly, that's no exaggeration. Fast forward to 2025, and Ford is trying to recapture that same magic, this time in the electric era. At first glance, the new Model T looks like a clever blend of retro charm and modern styling. It's got that upright stance and those rounded, almost nostalgic fenders that remind you of the original. But then you notice the sleek LED headlights, a futuristic grille, and smooth aerodynamic curves. It's like stepping back in time, but with a clear view of the future. And for people who love personalization, Ford has given a ton of customization options, so you can either lean into that vintage vibe or go full futuristic city cruiser. Step inside, and the theme continues. The cabin is minimal, just like the old days, but don't mistake that for bare bones. Ford has managed to keep it simple while loading it with the essentials. There's a clean dashboard with a digital display, wireless connectivity, and voice control. Materials are eco-friendly, from recycled fabrics to vegan leather, showing Ford's push towards sustainability. And although it looks compact from the outside, the interior space has been cleverly designed to comfortably fit 4 adults. It feels cozy but not cramped, perfect for urban commuting. Now, here's where the biggest difference comes in, the powertrain. Unlike the original, which ran on gasoline, the 2025 Model T is fully electric. Ford is offering it with 2 battery options. The standard version gives you a range of around 200 kilometers, which is plenty for city driving. But if you want more flexibility, there's an extended range model that stretches up to 350 kilometers on a single charge. It's not built for speed or adrenaline-pumping performance, but that's not the point. It's about easy, reliable, everyday driving. Smooth acceleration, quiet operation, and regenerative braking make it both fun and efficient. Even though this car is all about affordability, Ford hasn't skimped on tech. You still get a central infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, over-the-air updates to keep the car fresh, and even advanced driver assist systems. Things like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and emergency braking are all part of the package, making it one of the safest budget EVs out there. For a car that's meant to be accessible to the masses, that's a big win. But perhaps the most important factor here is the price. Ford has priced the new Model T aggressively to make electric cars more reachable than ever. With government incentives and the naturally lower running costs of an EV, it's designed for first-time buyers, students, city commuters, or even families looking for a second car. Just like the original, it's not about luxury, it's about accessibility. And Ford seems determined to put the world on electric wheels this time around. On the road, the Model T delivers exactly what you'd expect. It feels light, nimble, and easy to drive. Its compact size means squeezing through tight city streets or fitting into small parking spaces is a breeze. The electric motor gives you instant torque, so even though it's not a sports car, it feels responsive. And let's not forget how silent it is. Driving it really does give you a sense of freedom, just like the original did in its time, only now with zero emissions and a modern twist. So, what's the takeaway here? The 2025 Ford Model T is more than just a car, it's a statement. It shows how far we've come in the last century while reminding us where it all began. Ford didn't bring this name back just for nostalgia, they brought it back to push electric mobility into the mainstream, to give everyday people a chance to step into the future without breaking the bank. It may not be flashy, it may not be powerful, but it's smart, practical, and accessible. And that's exactly what made the original Model T such a legend in the first place. If you've ever wanted an entry point into the EV world, this could be the one. Affordable, stylish, safe, and deeply connected to history, the new Model T is proof that sometimes, looking back is the best way to move forward. And that wraps up our look at the 2025 Ford Model T here on Moto Review. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more reviews and insights into the cars that are shaping our future. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.